Dating courtesy. A girl is right to assume her date will perform little acts of courtesy which are his privilege. If you are small, will allow him to open yours with chairs. Don't barge on him. You'll get attention all right, but it won't be favorable. It is correct to pause and let him know you expect him to act like a gentleman. He'll love it, think you're a lady, and in return, flatter his master.
Suspect you don't intend to do what you say at all. Forgive your loyal sycophant for leaving lipstick stains upon your shoe. And I wasted all my favorite melody and watched best friends turn to enemy. You heard I like the bad girls, baby, maybe that's true.
and there's a song there that's coming from from inside me.
about a little rust. Maddie Klein's got herself a little boy she can trust. Sometimes she misses the flesh and bone. They only want to screw her and leave her alone. But he'll never leave. No, he'll never leave. Will he ever smell her ass like she likes? Will he ever make her laugh late at night? No, but he'll never leave. When he gets obsolete, she can always just throw him away. Get a new one, that's okay. She'll love him the same as a fabulous love machine. My girlfriend gets so depressed. She never leaves the house, she doesn't even get dressed. My girlfriend always leaves a mess. She says she's gonna clean, but she always forgets. And my girlfriend is there when I get home, watching movies on TV or talking on the phone. Sometimes I wanna leave, but I've got nowhere to go. And hey, nobody's perfect, no one wants to be alone. My girlfriend is so unimpressed by everything I say. You can see it in her face. I don't say much, I just hope and pray. There's been some big mistake, and buy her flowers just in case. And I don't mind it when she goes out with her friends, and they drop her off drunk, and I take her up to bed. She says I'm sorry, and I kiss her on the head, and everything is fine until the morning comes again. I remember when we were in high school, I took her to the dance. We snuck out to the bleachers, and I thought that I might take a chance. But it never does any long-term good to go thinking about the past. God damn this wandering mind of mine that can't be happy with what it has. But I'm not mad, and sometimes we still laugh. And when she's just getting up and the sun hits her right, girlfriend, she leaves the house, she doesn't get dressed. My girlfriend is so unimpressed by anything I say. You can see it in her face.
You suck. We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better let it out, 'cause it's your turn now.
Now what's on your nasty old mind?
So how should I begin this? I guess it started when you were with him, and how he never even took you out to dance. But did he fuck with any rhythm? But now he's playing with your head. But did he ever make you come? And did he ever make you cry? Do the wires in your mind get sewn together, rubbed and severed by the heat? And you don't know how long I can stare into your picture and wish that it was me. I guess it's different 'cause you love him, but I've got an interactive, sick and twisted imagination, and that's gotta count for something.
We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better let it out, 'cause it's your turn now.
Dreamt of standing in your doorstep, licking sweat off of your forehead, with your finger in my mouth, and the sound when leather jackets hit the ground. You should hear when you're not around, when it's just us horny poets who can't wait to write it down. Swear we were only being honest. Do you like these little sonnets? 'Cause I wrote them just for you. And how quickly they turn sour, so be careful who you screw. And never call. And I'm starting to suspect you don't intend to do anything you say at all.
We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like me, but you better let it out, 'cause it's your turn now.
Now what's on your nasty old mind?
By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind. By yourself, sitting alone. I hope we're still friends, yeah, I hope you don't mind.
I asked you a question, I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to? I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to make it?
I heard that you heard that I was writing songs about you. That I was bad mouthing your name in some shitty bar somewhere. You know how I love these biased, one-sided conversations. So let's discuss the who's, the whys, the whens, the hows, the wheres. But who really cares if it was all in my mind? If it was all in my mind to begin with. If it was all in my mind. If it was all in my mind to begin with.
I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to? I wanna know why. I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make a record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to make it?
And I remember her bent over and knowing that it was the last time. You know the end is near if she only lets sexy fuck out there. When she finally came, even though she faked it was much appreciated. At least she had the decency to try to make it sound that she thought I liked. But it's alright, cause it was all in my mind. Cause it was all in my mind to begin with. Cause it was all in my mind. Cause it was all in my mind to begin with.
And I wanna know why. And I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make it record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to? And I wanna know why. And I wanna know why. Why'd you have to make it record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to make it?
Yeah, I heard your song, but I wasn't impressed. So you got your feelings hurt, now you're feeling depressed. Just because we had sex and it didn't last. Now you want that you wanna put me on blast to make me laugh. Remember all those girls you played, all the lies you told back in the day to get laid. An excuse for Susie, got a story for Lloyd, and all these other girls you only called you. So yeah, but it's nothing that you didn't do first. The only difference is you probably did it worse. So look at the big bad soldier, declared holy war on every girl, didn't mean to fuck him over. But karma's a bitch for hypocrites who kiss and tell and talk shit about girls who only wish him well. So if you wanna chat, then stick to the facts and get at me and rush you with love, Maddie.
Why'd you have to make it record about me? Why'd you have to make it? 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 Why'd you have to make it record about me? Why'd you have to make it? Why'd you have to make it record about me?
I don't really know if she cares or not. All I know is she left a lot of stuff in my apartment. She's never getting back. As her smell of a pillow fades, her cigarettes might stay like a Roman Colosseum, a dry and worthless monument to our love. Ooh, I still have your lighter. Ooh, I still have your book. Ooh, I still have everything you brought, but you never took. You know where to find me, and I know where to look.
I'm not a crook.
And I don't really know if she knows or not, but I left some things in her jewelry box, and she's wearing out my rings, taking the compliments meant for me. And although I think I'll miss them, at least there's proof of my existence. A captive little soldier on her fingers, deep behind enemy lines. Ooh, I still have your lighter. Ooh, I still have your book. Ooh, I still have everything you brought, but you never took. You know where to find me, and I know where to look.
I'm not a crook.
My copy of Gravity's Rainbow that you probably didn't read. And how about my Laura Nero record she probably threw away when she moved? And how about the half a box of lentils from when I cooked her food that she probably didn't use? I want to dedicate this jam left behind in girls' apartments and various domiciles over the years. Sometimes you gotta leave in a hurry, man, what can I say? Except I didn't forget about any of it. Taking it all back.
Feel it, take it, what's not yours, take it, what's not yours, take it, what's